Hey you, what's up? Today we're going to talk about top 5 Carolina Herrera men's fragrances. My name's Christian O. These are the top 5 fragrances that I've enjoyed throughout my 25-year journey with the love of fragrances. With all the fragrance brands out available, I thought it'd be time to show you some of the best brands out there, and one of them is called Carolina Herrera. In this video, we'll just talk real quickly about 5 different ones, and I'll tell you some untold stories of what happened while wearing one as well. So watch this video. If you like all kinds of content about fragrances, consider subscribing. I'm gonna start off with this first one. It came out in 1991. It's simply called Herrera for Men. If you are like one of those Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel type dudes, you probably won't like this. It's got like lemon, lavender, finishing off with tobacco, kind of dated smell, but it smells very good. You can find them for $45. Have you ever heard of Creed Tabaron? That's what this smells like at a fraction of the price. Or the old Bob Mackie for Men, which is probably even cheaper than this. I don't know if that's even available anymore. But this is what you get. The first one on my list, Herrera for Men from 1991. Long lasting, kind of like a hidden gem, with lavenders and cloves and earthy organic type green scent. Yes. The next top 5 of the Herrera products is 212. Now this came out in 1999. I have an untold story to tell you about it, but first let's get to it. Back then, if you owned this, it was like a serious fragrance. This was beating out, in my eyes, beating out Acqua di Gio. And you have spices, you have some woods, ginger. Oh my god, it was so long lasting, such a projection beast back then. Now I think they reformulated due to different regulations and things, but it's called 212 Men. It still smells awesome. And the story goes like this. It was 1999. My friend would pick me up and we'd go to like different places, such places called Applebee's back then, and we go from bar to restaurant, pizzerias and dive bars, and we finally end up at a club on certain given nights. What was playing in our car was songs like Limp Bizkit and Metallica and the Bloodhound Gang. Remember that song? Then when you get to the nightclub, this particular day, I squirted this on instead of Acqua di Gio. I was pumping this in 1999 more than Acqua di Gio. This particular day, I sprayed it on 15 to 20 times, which was a lot for me. Really, I would only go 3 times. Actually, I'm exaggerating. Now that I remember it was probably like 8 to 10 times because I had a long night ahead of me. I didn't bring fragrances with me, and we had like different stops to go to. So we arrived to this nightclub. One of my friends had never been there. One had. He was driving. Of course, we had a few cocktails in us. And I had this on, which I sprayed 4 hours earlier. It's a huge long line in the club. They let us in. What's pumping music in the club? Music like Snap and music like Eiffel 65 Blue. And the other song like What Is Love? Remember all those songs? That was pumping in the club. We get to the bar. I promise you, the bartender looks at me and goes, "What do you need?" There's a whole line of people. He points right at me. I get drinks for my friends. There's a beautiful, gorgeous blonde standing there, and she just looks at me and goes at it for me. I mean, I can't help that. My friend goes, "You know her, don't you?" I said, "I've never seen her in my life." The whole night went fabulous. We danced, we sweated, had a great time, lots of phone numbers, a lot of other explicit after hours stories I cannot tell with you. But that's what 212 New York City did. That's an untold story I had to share with you. That CH Prive, the big bottle with the little latching top on it. You get whiskey, you get grapefruit, you get cardamom with the leathery background. You get 5 to 7 hours. This is great. They all love to say they want to wear this in the fall. I say you can wear this all year round. It's highly versatile. But if this video was called the top 5 best Carolina Herreras of all time ever, Hall of Fame, I would choose Carolina Herrera CH Red Ribbon. You can find this on eBay, 50 bucks for these little 1.7 50 mils. Far better than this. Far better scent. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was a regulations. They made them redesign the fragrance. But this scent is much, it's got something in it, some kind of sweetness that just makes it it stands out better than this one. They're both called Carolina CH. This is the Prive edition. They're both awesome fragrances. I choose Red Ribbon if you can find it. Remember, it's got a red ribbon. They call it CH. They will call this Carolina Herrera CH Old Formula. That's how you have to find it, because a lot of vendors might have this old picture with this red ribbon, but they're selling you the new one that doesn't have the red ribbon on it. So remember that if you're out searching for this. If you want to smell like Carolina Herrera Red Ribbon for cheap, or the new CH, there's CH Sport. It's very cheap. You get a big size bottle for about $30. There's also Issey Miyake Sport. You can get that. It kind of smells like this, not like the red ribbon, but it's got like 40% of the scent structure in it. There might be some old Jupe Summers that probably smell like it. All in all, it's hard to duplicate. CH Prive, what smells like this? Bulgarian Man Black, which is virtually the same price, right up there with the same price. Bulgarian Man in Black. You get Nuit de Issey Miyake. Nuit de Issey Miyake. It's a black bottle. It's probably cheaper than this, the Eau de Toilette version, or the Eau de Parfum version. You might have to search for it. It'll be a little bit higher. Mont Blanc Emblem. You can find big bottles for around $30 if you search. You have to do a search. Mont Blanc Emblem kind of smells like that. One fragrance by Carolina Herrera that I used to really love, but I'm not mentioning it on this top 5, but I'm going to tell you real quick. It's called Chic. Carolina Herrera Chic for Men. Smooth, square. I don't have the bottle. It's a square like bottle with a black top with a clearish liquid with a yellow hue. You squirt it on. It's like powerful, smooth, long-lasting, sweet, but touch of spice with it. Amazing fragrance called Chic by Carolina Herrera. Finally, we're going to end off with Herrera Aqua. If you can find that, that's one of the top 5 Herrera fragrances I've ever encountered with. It's called Carolina Herrera Aqua. It's a blue juice fragrance. It's lightweight. I don't have a picture. I had 5 bottles of this stuff. I was strapped for cash. I saw them selling on eBay for $150. I told my friend to pop them off for me. I thought I kept one around here somewhere and I couldn't find it. So they're gone out of my life, but they were big bottles. I sold them $150 each, but I've seen them on that eBay for cheap. Not cheap, but like half-used bottles, $30, $40. I highly recommend getting Herrera Aqua. This is a picture of it from the auction. And that's what you have there. Superior projection, long-lasting, fresh, spring scent, awesome. Well, just an aquatic, fresh, sweet, delicious, powdery type scent. Herrera Aqua has like white pepper in it, lavender, fig, bamboo, neroli, amber, musk. Just giving it that aromatic quality that you love. So you're looking at $100 to find that 100 ml, probably $140, $150. If you want it cheaper, something that smells similar to it, probably for under $20. If you look on fragrance discounter sites, you go and get Alfred Sung He, H-E-I, Alfred Sung. I don't have a bottle around here, but I'm gonna dig it up. It's around here somewhere. It's another great scent. Does it last as long? Probably not as long as that. Carolina Herrera's got some magic ingredients in there back when they created it in 2004. And another one that's real good, it's called Curve Appeal. It's a curve product. It's kind of got a slant cut on the round part, and it's light blue, just the same color as Herrera Aqua. So that's what I would get. If you're on a budget and you want to smell this Herrera Aqua and you like those aromatic, with all the ingredients, fresh, sweet, springtime, make you smile, blue sky, white cloud type fragrance, check it out. Herrera Aqua or the other 2, Curve Appeal or Alfred Sung He for cheaper. So I had to jump right back into this video because I forgot to mention one of my all-time favorites. I just had to mention this 212 VIP Party Fever. You got ginger, juniper berries, red apples, incense, vetiver, and a secret ingredient. This is ultra fresh summertime, springtime. Delicious on my skin. I love the projection. I love what it does, how it makes me feel. And I smell it all day, and the secret ingredient in here is cannabis. what you would think might smell like a skunk or like, you know, the W word, but really it gives it like a nuttier vibe, kind of a produce section combined with nuts type vibe. It really does. You can smell it 10 minutes after you put it on, and it's prominently underneath it, but the whole fragrance is lovely. Look at the bottle, it's just so heavy and huge. It's called 212 VIP Party Fever for men. I love Carolina Herrera.
What we don't know isn't worth a dime.